PX5 fire! Is that all?
Entering the post-time skip era, we already started with the, to date, longest cover page story. From the Decks of the World, which has 48 chapters from 613 to 668, which ended in 2012. The gap between the last cover story and this one also was the longest, with 53 chapters. The story can be set after the Return of Sabaody arc. It shows the whereabouts of people the Straw Hats have met during their adventure and react to their return, starting with Windmill Village and Makino having a baby. The Dardan family celebrates after learning the news. They are all wearing straw hats. In Shellstown, we see Rika, the girl who gave Zoro rice balls in chapter 3. She's now training with the Marines. There's a wanted note of Luffy on the side of the desk. Koshiro, Zoro's old master, visits Kuina's grave and updates her on Zoro's journey. In Orangetown, we see Chuchu again. He and the mayor open a new pet shop which has a giant straw hat on top. Gaimon has a girlfriend now, called Sarfunkel, which is a homage to Simon and Garfunkel, if you didn't know. So sweet. The former Usopp pirates are chilling in Syrup Village and growing older. As we already knew from Django's cover story, Kaya is a medical student now, and here she continues learning while Mary fends off potential suitors. Johnny and Yusaku are ripped and work as fishermen now in Coco Village. Zeff is reading the newspaper, while the Baratie is remodeling and expanding with 2 new ships, the desert ship Sister Monkfish and the teppanyaki ship Nasugashira. Nami's family and friends learn of the Straw Hats' return. Genzo is once again outraged by Nami's appearance. Belmare now has a stone memorial at her grave. Ippon Matsu, the one who gave the Sandai Kitetsu to Zoro in Loketown, shows his wife a cleaned up bathroom with a huge picture of Zoro on the wall. At Twin Cape, Crocus has a drink with Scopper Gaban, and Laboom still has Luffy's drawn Jolly Roger painted on his head. Mr. Nine and Miss Monday, who survived their encounter with Mr. Five and Miss Valentine, are now bounty hunters at Whiskey Peak. They also have a child. Dory and Brogy are still fighting. Same energy, same island. Nothing has changed on Little Garden. We meet Warpool and his gang again, who now has become king of the evil Black Drum Kingdom. After that, we see Dalton, who made the Lapans, those giant snow rabbits, into peacekeeping troops, and Korea opened a medical center with the now 100 doctors she has under her. From snowy to desert, Koza is now Royal Environmental Minister. Still on Alabasta, Shaka, Pell and Igaram are getting new clothes fitted for this year's revelry. Next chapter shows us Vivi, who is now 18 years old. Thanks for that info, Oda. She visits Cobra on his sickbed. The Sarayama Alliance with Mont Blanc Cricket are going on another adventure, searching for the Island of Dreams, Nakrova. The Southbird the Straw Hats had captured returned to Jaya and fell in love with a Northbird, and their children are a Westbird and an Eastbird. Skypiea opened Wagumuland, a theme park thanks to Usopp, who gave them a huge amount of rubber bands. Amazon is responsible for selling tickets. We enter Wagumuland. Nola works as a bungee ride, and Isa is the cloud ball girl. Konis and Raki opened a pumpkin cafe with Papaya and McKinley as customers. Viper and the Shandians serve as guardians for the goddess Skypiea, which have become good friends, sharing pumpkin juice together. Leaving Skypiea, Tonjet from Longring Longland is reading the newspaper, while his grandchildren are playing with him and his horse. We see Chimney again, who has become the Sunday station master, while Kokoro and Yokozuna are swimming and enjoying their vacation. Still Water 7, Mozo and Kiwi now own a bar, where they are telling customers about their relation to Straw Hat Frankie. Lola and the Risky Brothers are there as customers. I love how those different people are seen together, weaving this huge world together. Iceberg found his new secretary from the miniseries, It's a 10-year-old, smart-looking girl. Paulie and his foreman completed the second sea train, the Puffing Ice. Former members of the Frank family now work for the Galea and are responsible for overseeing operations outside of Water 7. Finally, we see my favorite female character again. Perona went back to Thrillerbug and found Kumashi. On Sabaody, the owner of the now bankrupt human auction house is broke and has daggers through the wanted posters of the supernovas that ruined the business. Coming to nearly our last stop, Impel Down. Hanyabal is now the warden and Domino replaced Shiryu as new head jailer. Mino Chihuahua is a new jailer beast who, by the way, is the first Devil Fruit user who is introduced in a cover story. Magellan has been demoted to a vice warden and Sadi has fallen in love with him. Bonclay is now queen of level 5.5. Ivankov reads the newspaper about the Straw Hats reunion, ending this very long cover page story with the graves of Whitebeard and Ace. A newspaper has been placed in front of Ace's grave, along with a bottle of sake and 3 serving cups, maybe foreshadowing Sawa at this point. Wow, what a long section this was. This cover story is like a victory lap around the world, showing just how big and interconnected the One Piece universe has become. Hopefully, the next one is shorter than that.